Howdy, folks. Spencer here, and today I'll be going over some upcoming events and sales that you don't want to miss. As always, chapters to each topic are listed below. First, as many of you have now seen over the past few days on PC, we have a new loading screen up for the upcoming First Contact Day event. This event is starting up Tuesday, April 8th, and runs through April 29th at noon Pacific time. With console having their 15th anniversary event ending this week, and this event having started up on all platforms at the same time the past couple of years, I would not be surprised if the start date applies to console as well. We'll have full confirmation on that when the blog drops tomorrow or Tuesday. And just a reminder, the First Contact Day event is a seasonal event in the game. It is not part of the year-long event campaign, so you're not getting any event campaign progress from this event. But it is still worth taking a look at. Your options for daily progression are going to be the Synthwave TFO, the One Night in Bozeman Patrol, or the Build and Launch a Model Rocket TFO. Now, this last one here is really important because the Build a Rocket TFO is a non-combat TFO, meaning that if you're looking to farm up reputation marks on some brand new alt characters like recruits or whatever, then this is something you can easily jump into, get your daily mark boxes from without needing any sort of build. And as for the rewards, you're of course getting the Lithium, the Launch Toy Rocket, the Phoenix Shuttle Holo Emitter, and then the brand new thing for this year is the Special Equipment Pack for the Federation Mission Scout Ship. So this is the ship that we saw Data fly around in Star Trek Insurrection, and I know that there's a bunch of you hoping that this is a brand new playable shuttle, but based on the wording here, and it's saying Special Equipment Pack, I don't believe that's actually the case. So if you head in game, whether you're looking at the event window, the lobby store, or the exchange, any of the ships in the game that are in a box say Special Requisition Pack, not Special Equipment Pack. And if you look at the exchange, you can see what Special Equipment Packs are. Typically it's gear that you can put on your captain, and for space it's going to be like weapon packs. So my assumption here is, based on that wording, that it's not a flyable ship. And if you take a closer look at the icon, we can get an idea of what this is. So it looks like there's two things on the icon here, and the thing over at the right is very similar to one of the data pads that you would get to train your bridge officers with the new ability. So with it being yellow, that makes me assume that it's an engineering bridge officer ability. And based on it being for this mission scout ship, I'm assuming it's an engineering ability that is going to summon in some of these pets. And if they've went in and done the work to make this a pet that you can summon in via a bridge officer ability, then it makes sense that the other thing here would be a new hangar pet that is using this ship model. So my assumption is it's an engineering bridge officer ability and a new hangar pet. Now, as for what they do, we'll find out when the official blog drops tomorrow or Tuesday. And on the recruitment front, we tend to see Delta recruitment events start up alongside the First Contact Day event, so don't be surprised to see that either start up this week or next week on PC, and with console still having the Klingon recruitment event active, I don't imagine they would run multiple recruitment events at the same time. I don't think we've seen that before. So I would imagine they would either run this event right after the KDF1 ends on the 15th, or possibly just a couple weeks later. Delta Recruit characters have a lot to offer for your entire account, so if you've never made one before, then this is the time to act and make yourself a new Fed, ROM, or KDF captain once the Delta Recruitment event is live. Now there is a ton of rewards here, and if you want to take a look through all of them, I'm going to have a link to the wiki page down below. But as with any recruitment event, just keep in mind that you don't actually have to do all of the tasks during the event. The only thing that has to be done during the event is making the character, getting the recruitment device into your inventory, and completing the tutorial. So for Delta recruits, that is the Tesseract communications receiver. And all of the tasks there that has, you can do whenever outside of the event. So once you have that in your inventory, just make sure to complete the tutorial. If you fail to complete the tutorial during the event, especially for Romulans, it will often break the character. If that happens, then you're going to miss out on being able to do anything with that character, and you'll have to wait a year for the next Delta recruitment event to appear. Now, if you already have a Delta recruit character, you don't need to make another. There is some extra dilithium and mark rewards that you can get from having Fed, KDF, and ROM Delta characters on your account. So if you want to do that, that's just a little bit of extra dill. But if you already have Deltas, you don't have to worry about making another because we have not seen them add any new task to these recruit characters for the past couple of years. And next up, for those of us on PC, we have an R&D event starting on the 8th, which is running through April 12th. During this event, your R&D projects will earn 50% bonus XP, and any R&D packs you open will drop additional materials. While it's not listed, expect a duty officer event and sale alongside this as well, so the R&D and Doff packs will probably both be on sale in the store, and will most likely be the promotional versions. And on the topic of promotional ships, if you look back to last year, we had a brand new promo ship added in the same day as First Contact Day in 2024. So, based on the timing of this event, obviously we don't know what the new ship is going to be, but do expect a new promo ship to be announced tomorrow or Tuesday and added into the game on PC with the patch on Tuesday. And next up on the sales front, here's a side-by-side of the sales we've had so far this month over at the left. First, what we saw during 2024's First Contact Day over at the right. Now, a big disclaimer, of course, that under DECA, the sales scheduling has been a bit different, but I still expect there to be some additional sales starting up this week, such as the Duty Officer and R&D one, which I just mentioned. And I do also think that the Start Your Adventure sale, this was supposed to be running until April 10th, and here we are on April 6th, and if you look in game, it's going to be ending right around the time this video goes live, so I think given the sale was misscheduled and will be ending a bit earlier, you would hope that on Tuesday they'll start it back up and extend it by a couple days. But alongside that, there is a few other sales that we may potentially see. In spring, we've seen there be Zen sales. Now, Console just had a Zen sale halfway through March, so they may not get another so soon, but it is a possibility. So if you're thinking about picking up some Zen for upcoming stuff and you didn't stock up during the most recent Zen sales, then I would hang on and just wait to see if we do have another sale pop up. And on the topic of upcoming things, Console's going to be getting the 15th anniversary bundle this Tuesday, April 8th, so if you're looking for some coverage to see whether it's worth going for the entire bundle or for some of the ships standalone, I'm going to have links to all of my videos going over the bundle in the description and pinned comment down below. And lastly, a reminder that there is currently a giveaway over in the CasualSAB Discord for a Tier 6 coupon and 3 Tier 6X experimental ship upgrade tokens for one lucky PC player, courtesy of Bridger. Just hit the blue and red icon below the giveaway post in the giveaways channel to enter. And before I go, I'd like to hear from you guys as to how you feel about them putting a Bridge Officer manual as an event reward. If this ends up being good, it's going to suck for anyone that misses this event, especially given that the buyout is not going to be available for that long. The delay between events and the items from them being made available again via Muds or Phoenix is stupidly long, and I honestly think it's really bad for the game. I look at this and I just think, what if this was Chemosite? Imagine if Chemosite had been an event reward that wasn't available again for years afterwards. Basically, anyone that didn't get it was missing out on something really important for the meta. So on one hand, I want the new free thing from this event to be good, but on the other, with the delay that this thing is going to have before being available again, I'm sort of hoping it sucks so that it's not that big of a deal. But I'm curious to see if you guys feel the same or if you have a different opinion. But that is all I have for you guys today, so thank you again to all channel members and viewers for the continued support. See you guys around.